Subhanallah, Subhanallah, Hamdan lillah, Hamdan lillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wa la ilaha illallah, Wallahu akbar, Wallahu akbar.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Alhikmat TV. My name is Naima Khan Ghani, and I'll be your host for today's segment of Who's Who in America and the Community. This program brings to you individuals who have dedicated and committed their lives to serving Allah in many different forms. They come from the local, national, and international levels of the community. We hope that their story will serve as an inspiration to you to get involved and do something that will make a difference. Today, my guest is Sister YASEMIN KANAR, who graduated from FIU in May 2011. Her major was in biology. YASEMIN is also the founder and owner of YazTheSpaz. Welcome to the program, YASEMIN.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for having me.
It certainly is a pleasure to have you, and I know your story is a very interesting one. You mentioned that you were the founder and owner of YazTheSpaz. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, first off, I mean, it started off with many young girls asking me, how do I tie my hijab, how do I do it? And I'd literally go to the mosque and have women asking me, you know, can you please teach me? So pretty much I took the initiative and I made my first video, which is hijab tutorial number 1. And from there, I guess the requests just kept growing.
And is this on YouTube?
Yeah, all my videos.
On YouTube
yeah,
and look at that.
YazTheSpaz 89 is my YouTube name. So yeah, it started from there, and then I just continued.
so doing something practical and that's required by many Muslim women to be able to wear the hijab, you take a requirement and turn it into something that's fun and creative.
Yeah, I mean, I think hijab is so beautiful, and I feel that beauty starts from within and shines to the outside, of course with your iman and modesty and everything, and I feel that women everywhere want to be beautiful, not only inside but outside as well. So I say, be beautiful and modest and confident.
In and out, we focus on both.
Of course,
and I believe you said beauty is from the inside, and it does radiate. As you develop and you grow, and that's great. Yeah. And you're providing the opportunity for the community, and I think this is such a new. A new age for many of the young Muslim women out there, especially our girls in college and high school, to be able to look at the hijab as something that they're proud of wearing. Yeah,
I mean, it's a beautiful thing. I have emails from girls from around the world telling me how, thank you so much, Yaz, for giving me the inspiration to start wearing hijab. I love it, I'm confident, and and I want to continue wearing the hijab. Maybe I was thinking of taking the hijab off, and you gave me that extra push and inspiration to keep it on, and and love it now. So
that certainly is an inspiring story. And you said people around the world, they just by viewing, they have never met you. They just view these videos that you have online available, and they're more motivated to either keep it on, like you say, or begin to wear it.
Yes.
So you're giving the dawah in such a powerful way. It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
MashaAllah.
It's an honor, really.
And what is the response like with our girls here in South Florida?
Well, the people in South Florida, the response is great. I'd go to the masjid and people would recognize me and tell me that, I want to start wearing hijab, excuse me, in the future, and or now. But I think most of my following is not really in South Florida. I'd love to reach out to more people in South Florida, but it's it's worldwide.
It's more global rather than local.
Yeah, I guess since people.
Isn't it? Did you think the people out there, you service more on the outside than you actually do the people that are right here?
Yeah, and that's why I'd love to get more involved with the people in my hometown.
So what inspired you to do this? Because it's so creative that you're able to, go to that length. What inspired you to do this, other than just wearing the hijab?
Okay, well, first of all, my mom is okay. Well, my mom's Cuban. Okay, she just has it in her blood from her, past, that she's just always been creative and fashionable. And my dad, who is Turkish, he's been in the fashion business for 25 years, over 25 years. And with both of their input, I guess, I can say that I got the genes of creativity. And
you grew up with fashion in your blood. What can you say?
Fashion in my blood, alhamdulillah. So, I mean, according to my friends and my sister and everyone, I'm just, I get not really the odd one, but the unique one. So I like to play around with different styles, and that's what pretty much inspired me. just wanting to be different and standing out in a different way, you know, not really, how would you call it? Not monotone, but
but so the different ways that you can, you know, be Islamic, wear the hijab, but not look the same every day.
Exactly, you know.
That's really great. Now, what advice would you give to our young girls out there who are probably thinking about wanting to wear the hijab, but they don't have that confidence or that commitment yet? What advice would you give them?
I would say, you know, like I tell most of the girls, you know, just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Make sure your parents aren't forcing you to do it, because there are many girls that start wearing hijab because, oh, you know, my parents are making me, and then they end up taking their hijab on and hijab off, and to me that, you know, it's really sad. But inshallah, you're doing it for the right reasons for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and inshallah watch my videos and you can gain that extra,
so they can be motivated.
Be motivated. You know, I give you a whole I have at least 23, 24 styles on Facebook, on YouTube right now.
Very good. Would you mind sharing your story of how you started and when you started to wear the hijab?
Of course. I started in 7th grade. You know, in 6th grade I had my hair down, and everybody thought I was
middle school.
Crazy.
What a time.
I know. It's like you're finding yourself. And in 6th grade I was just, I don't know, not a wild child, but, you know, more outgoing. And in 7th grade is when I started wearing hijab, and I completely became, it's like the hijab did something to me, like it transformed me, you know. It gave me so much more haya and shyness, you know. And of course, I mean, I still have it now. I'm just more, you know, comfortable with myself.
Was that something that was initiated by your parents? You know, you were becoming of age now, and you need to wear it. Was that initiated
well,
by
my mother,
them?
of course, my mother's a convert to Islam, or a revert, mashallah. And she always taught me that at a certain age I'd have to start wearing the hijab. And I started before I needed to, but I did it with my sisters, so it'd be easier on both of us. And ever since then, I just continued exploring the different ways. And
so you did this totally on your own, trying to experiment with different ways that you can wear it, tie it.
Of course, I didn't start, you know, properly to the front. I started to the back, but you know, gradually I did, you know.
You progressed.
I progressed, of course.
Oh, that's great. That's a fascinating story, and I think it's very important that you share this with a lot of our young viewers, because it's a struggle, you know. Wearing the hijab is a jihad. It's our struggle for Muslim women, and a lot of people don't realize, especially the men, don't realize how difficult it is, and it takes a lot out for a young person, especially a teenager, to do that in this society. But I must say, and I'm not sure if you would agree with me, that it's becoming a bit easier now than it was maybe 10, 20 years ago.
I think people, mostly, you know, young girls, they're feeling that they have it in them. You know, there's not too much discrimination. I feel, and a lot of reason why a lot of the girls don't want to start wearing the hijab again is because they feel that people around them are thinking that they look ugly, or that, you know, they won't be able to get a job anywhere. But I feel like it starts from within. Like I said, you know, your confidence starts from within, your energy starts from within, and how you feel inside is what others are going to perceive you, you know. So if you're walking around with a smile on your face, like, you know, it's a charity for a smile, you know. And with that, you know, they will see that you are confident, you're happy wearing hijab, and you're proud to be a Muslim.
So it's all about developing what's on the inside
it all starts
before
from
they
within.
can begin to show what's on the outside. And that's a very important message, and I'm glad you brought that up for our viewers, and especially our young women out there, to realize that they need to start with themselves. Start on the inside, work on developing and making the inside strong, and then the outside just comes naturally.
Alhamdulillah, yes, very true.
MashaAllah. Now, tell us a little bit about YazTheSpaz. How did you come up with that name?
Oh my gosh, yes, a lot of people ask me that question. Well, in high school, I had a friend, her name was also Yasmin, and I'd call her Yazzie Bear, and she'd call me YazTheSpaz, and I guess it's because I was very, you know, random, and
You're outgoing,
very outgoing. Yes.
And spontaneous,
yes.
I bet.
So then she just, you know, YazTheSpaz. And I just, when it came to time to actually making a name, I was like, wow, well, that stuck, it's catchy, and, you know, I love it, and it really does describe me as a person, so.
So you just started off YazTheSpaz by doing a tutorial just randomly on YouTube,
Randomly.
and it picked up from there by view. Did you expect this to happen when you did that?
Wow, I had no idea. My friends were with me the day I made my first video.
Was it just out of fun that you decided I'm just going to do
this? It was
this?
just out of fun.
Yeah.
It started off my friend. I was telling her, you speak, and then I'll just do the style on the camera. Right. And she was like, and I was like, you know what, no, forget it. I'll just talk. I'll say the whole video, and then it spread through friends, you know, through my friends on Facebook, and then they shared it, and then it just grew like that. And now I have, alhamdulillah, over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So.
And you did not expect this. You didn't see this coming,
idea.
did you? So what plans do you have to expand YazTheSpaz?
Well, this year I opened up my online store, YazTheSpaz.com, and at the moment there aren't too many products because I wanted to keep it with products that every hijabi needs to start, you know, but inshallah I plan on getting more items from Turkey or from, you know, other places, but mostly all my items are from Istanbul, Turkey. And inshallah I'd love to open up my own fashion line one day, inshallah.
That would be great. We need an Islamic boutique
where,
that'd
be amazing.
Women can come and they can get all dressed up for a fancy event, and they can feel comfortable in a nice, secure, you know, surrounding, and be proud of to be a Muslim woman. Instead
of a hair salon, we can have a hijab salon.
Yeah, we gotta always go to the room at the back, right?
I know. So inshallah, yes, I plan on expanding it that way, and you know, I do speak at different events, so you know, I want to just spread the word about, you know, hijab and, you know, modesty and stuff like that. So inshallah.
That's great. So you said all your items come from Turkey.
Yeah, at the moment all my items are from Turkey. Of course, they're selling really quickly, so that's why I have.
And it's available online for our viewers if they're interested. And of course, we'll share that with them at the end of the program. Well, it's really great, you know, that you're giving us all this information. We're going to come back and we chat a little bit more about YazTheSpaz. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Subhanallah.
Tune in to Who's Who in America and in your community, hosted by Sister Naima Khan Ghani, with extraordinary guests every Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. on www.alhikmatlive.com.
ولا إله إلا الله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر والله أكبر.
Tune in for Friday Khutbah at 1:30 p.m. broadcasting live from Darul Uloom Institute, Pembroke Pines, Florida, on Alhikmat TV online.
Tune in to Young Muslim Talent in America, hosted by Salma Muhammad, with talented kids from all over America, every Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. on www.alhikmatlive.com.
Thinking of doing Sadaqah Jariyah for your near and dear ones? We recommend you to sponsor the Origin of True Islam brochure, the Genealogy of Prophets, or the surahs and zikr to be recited daily as Sadaqah Jariyah for your parents who have passed away. Or you could sponsor one of the items for yourself, fi sabilillah. For more details, contact the Alhikmat office at 1-800-804-0267 or 954-986-0158, or email us at alhikmat@alhikmat.com.
Welcome back to Alhikmat TV. In case you're now joining us, my guest today is Sister YASEMIN KANAR, who is a hijab and fashion consultant. YASEMIN was chatting with us about her organization and what she does in terms of creating and tying different styles of hijabs. She certainly has a treat for us today, and she'll be showing us, giving us a little bit of demonstration on how to be creative and innovative in tying the hijab. So stay tuned as we see a demonstration presented by YASEMIN KANAR.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Okay, well, as you know, I'm YazTheSpaz, and I'm here with my beautiful model, Fawzia. Today we're going to be doing maybe 2 different demonstrations of hijab tutorials that you can try to spaz up your wardrobe and your hijab styles. Right here, I'm going to be showing you my famous product, which is a volumizing scrunchie, YazTheSpaz original volumizing scrunchie. What this does is create the perfect amount of volume in the back of your hijab, so it gives a nice little curvature, nothing too big like any, huge bump that, a lot of people, think that they have, but it gives a nice little volume, and it's very soft and fluffy, so it's super comfortable, and you just tie it around your, bun. Your hair will come here. And over here, as you can see on the model, hello Fawzia. So over here she has her volumizing scrunchie on. She just put her hair in a bun, and I wrapped it around her bun as so, because this is, stretchy and whatnot. So this is how you should start. I do sell these online, so you can see a variety of colors. And then next what you have to do is take a bonnet. This is a bonnet that I do sell online as well, but you can take whichever bonnet that suits you best. What you would do is first just slip this on your head, and what this will do is allow it to not slide. You don't want your hijab to slide off, your hair, because your hair is silky smooth, Okay, so once you have those two things on, then you can start off by getting your hijab. Over here I have a beautiful green hijab, green leopard print hijab from Charming Charlie's. And I'm going to start off with the first hijab tutorial, which is going to be a nice, cool, summery look that you can wear on a warm day, or even on a cool day, whichever. So I'm going to start off with a shorter piece and then a longer piece. We're going to place it in the edge of her bonnet, because again, we don't want to show too much bonnet, because like the famous Rabia Z designer told me, they are not in fashion anymore to show the bonnet. So girls, watch out when you have your bonnet all the way back to here showing. So we are going to, excuse me, we're going to first tie it in the back like you'd tie any bandana. Or if you don't want to tie it, you can easily, let's show them the side. We're going to just take the two pieces and fold it across like this. What we did was just fold it across like that, so it'll be a loose fitted hijab, nothing too tight, so as you girls complain about having, my hair is falling off or something, you don't want to have your hair falling off by the scarf being so tight. So we're just going to wrap that over. This is going to be more of the Spaniard look hijab, so I'm going to take this longer piece and flip it over. Just like this, we're putting it over her bun. So, and then we're going to twist it around on the bottom. We're going around her bun, right here, and we're going to go around one more time. So we wrapped it around twice around her bun, and we are going to take this piece, which was the shorter one, and tie it so that when you tie it, it goes towards the back. So you see, I want it to go towards the back. And then you have this beautiful fringe on the side. Let's cover that tag. Oops, doesn't want to go away. All right, so this is the first style. It's very simple, very easy to do, very comfortable. And you can see from the side that it's just, she's got her volumizing scrunchie on, which also gives it a base to wrap the hijab around the bun. And you can add accessories right here, so it can be, extra blinged out, or you can even add some headbands across there. And of course, with this hijab style, you would have to use a turtleneck, so you can cover up your neck, because, we don't want that showing. And then you can even pin the hijab from right over here to the turtleneck like that. So it can be, secure, that your neck is not going to show. Okay, so this was the first style. Again, you can wear this on a nice summery day, and it's super easy. You can definitely find it online. So the next style we're going to do is, pretty much really simple, but we're going to start off, this is one of my latest styles. We're going to start off with both pieces even on both sides. So we're going to make sure both sides are even in length. And what we're going to do is, excuse me, of course, start off at the tip of the bonnet. And we are going to take the two pieces and cross it in the back like we did the previous hijab style. So take your two pieces. And of course, you can either tie it or just wrap them across. It depends if you want a more secure fit or just a loose fitted style. And let's see. Okay, so next what you're going to do is you're going to take one piece, flip it to the back. Take the next piece, flip it to the back. And we are going to tie it. But when we tie it, you can either leave it to the back like that or bring it to the side. You know, it depends if you want to feel extra spazified, extra stylish. You can bring it to the side. And of course, the longer piece always goes in the back. Tie it to the side, and you've got a nice little side frou-frou going on. Okay, so it covers the neck. Of course, you have to wear it with a, a loose-fitted hijab top, since of course it doesn't cover the chest. Just a regular bobby pin, or the long pin, straight pin, and I'm going to pin it right here. Hopefully I don't pinch her. Okay, so as you can see, we took one pin and pinned it right there. And then we're going to take the next pin and just, you see how her neck is showing right here? So we just want to cover that up. So we're going to take another pin and we are going to pin it right there. Let me know if I pinch you. Okay, so there's that. So we've pinned both sides down so her neck is fully covered now. And yeah, how do you guys like this style? How do you like it, Fawzia?
I like it.
Yeah, is it comfortable?
Yes.
Perfect. And of course, again, you can add your accessories, headbands, don't forget your necklace, and it's beautiful style. I would love to see pictures posted on my fan page. And of course, you can find all these styles on youtube.com/YazTheSpaz89. And yeah, and you can find many more things like outfit of the days and more hijab styles. And of course I have some vlogs, so you can definitely check that out. And if you are interested in any of the products, you can check out www.YazTheSpaz.com, where I have volumizing scrunchies. I'll have more hijabs, inshallah, some turtlenecks. And if you are interested in having your hijab styled, you want to go to a wedding, you want to go to a party, and you want to have your hijab spazified, please feel free to email me at info@YazTheSpaz.com, and you can contact me if you're in the South Florida area. I would be very happy to make you look extra elegant for that special event of yours. So until next time, thank you so much for having me, and we'll see you soon.
And that brings us to the end of our program for today. Thank you for viewing Alhikmat TV, Who's Who in America and the Community. Please join us again next week for another edition where you get to meet ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah, Hamdan Lillah, Hamdan Lillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wa la ilaha illallah, Wallahu Akbar, Wallahu Akbar. Subhanallah, Subhanallah, Hamdan Lillah, Hamdan Lillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wa la ilaha illallah, Wallahu Akbar, Wallahu Akbar.